I like what you were saying. Everybody really is my customer. Everybody's my client. Realtors are chameleons.
Right.
And as you know, we have to kind of change. If you have a baby boomer or a millennial generation, X, Y, whatever, we have to change and really get to know that client well. I'm sorry, I'm not the best public speaker. I'm very good one-on-one, or it's.
You are doing fabulously.
Okay,
Go ahead.
There you go. But it's a matter of finding something that you love, and I know Marissa and I, that's the way we met. And it's not, getting a house just because you're in a hurry. You have to kind of take your time and really put a lot of thought into it. And you need a realtor that's patient, you need energy, and you need stamina. That's what I tell everybody when they're house hunting. This is a tough market we're in. It's a very fast market right now. So a lot of people think, a couple of years ago when you see 10 houses, you pick one. It's not like that anymore. You're in competition with 10 to 20 other buyers for every property.
And you need to listen. And she is a fabulous listener. Like when we listed all the things that we had to have, she was like, you really got to move up from this price point. No, we're stuck on this price point. No, you really need to move up from this price point. And she just very gently, you really need to go to this level. Are you sure you don't want to look at these? Until she really helped us to realize that we were in the wrong price point.
Well, everyone has different criteria. So everyone, someone says, oh, do you only work with seniors? No, I work with everybody. I work with, I'm very fortunate to have been in business for 15 years so far. So I've made it, it's a full-time job for me. Some people do real estate part-time. That's not me. I do it full-time. I take it very seriously, and I get to know my clients well. And when they do find a house, it's almost separation anxiety for me because I know them that well and speak to them that frequently. So when they find a house, they call me, they say, how are you, Dawn? I say, I'm sad.
I miss you. I don't get to see you every weekend anymore.
But I also do reach out and touch them several times a year, and I call, say hello, and do a little bit of follow-up. But
she does, but I can never get her just to come in and sit down. She's always so busy.
Yeah.
Can you just come in? No, I can't.
Okay, and
and there's a number of things you can do with some of these platforms as well. And I know you and I have talked about this with the realtor industry. This is one of the biggest decisions that people make. Purchasing a home. It's huge. Not only are they tying themselves to a mortgage for 30 years, and they're for us, our home had to it had to be who we are, if that makes sense, as a family. And so it was really there were certain things in our home when we purchased our home that were really important and non-negotiables. This is what we want, and if we can't get this, we're gonna keep looking, right? And so I think a few of the things that you can do, right, especially if you're dealing with, now it depends on your audience as well, but if you're dealing with people who are still in the childbearing years, right, take a walk around the neighborhood, show off the parks, have your phone so you're recording it, you can periscope it, you can meerkat that. Blab is not really a good product for that because you are in a conversation with other people when you're on Blab, but even if you do nothing else than record it, and you don't even have to be the talking head. Turn the camera around so that it's looking at what you're looking at, and you just be talking about that area. And what you'll find is once you've started doing that in all the towns and the cities that you represent, you can just reuse those pieces of content for whatever the listing is. For instance, if you're in my neighborhood, right? Show off the school down the road. Show off the library down the street. Show off the little park area where the kids can play. Take a video of like the Christmas walk or the Halloween walk or whatever it is that's happening.
I'm just going to make a joke with you.
You know what I mean?
She has a neighborhood that's very desirable. So I'm going to say, I'm going to take pictures of everything in the park. But you can't.
No, that's only for people who are in that area. But that's the point, right? Is showing off the surrounding area. So not just telling me what house I'm going to get, not just saying it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, or whatever it is, but showcasing the actual area I'm going to live in. One of the things I love is that the police station is right down the street. And I know that's a little weird for some people, but I feel like I'm safe. I don't have to worry about my children. I don't have to worry about my children's friends. I know that they're right there, and some people that doesn't work for them. But for me, it's kind of a comfort thing, The library being right down the street. When I had my granddaughter in town, we went to the library every day. We did the little story time.
You have a granddaughter?
I have 4 grandchildren.
There's no
Oh, for
way.
goodness sake.
Liar. I can show you pictures.
What did you
Look
have
on my
your child
Facebook
when you were
page.
10?
No. That would be bad.
Granddaughter.
But I was young. But yeah. But the point is, do more than just show the house. And it's super simple. If you've got an iPhone or an iPad or an Android, you can do it. I mean,
I love that because I have a listing coming up off of Preston and Frankfurt. So that there's so much to do around
there's
there.
so much to do around there.
good point.
And just highlighting some of those things on a video and just plugging it into your listing, throw it up on your YouTube channel and link it.
That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna
we'll
call-
talk
I'll
more.
call you.
I am so full of ideas for realtors. I really need to.
Thank you.